In this video, I'm going to show you our quick trip to the Oregon Coast Aquarium. It's ranked as one of the top aquariums in the nation. Definitely a must-see if you've never been. And stay tuned to the end, I'll give you a few tips for when you take your trip. Hey everyone, Seth Marchant with the Home Team Brokers here. Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new to this channel living on the Oregon coast, we show you what it's like to eat, sleep, play, work, all the pros and cons of living on the Oregon coast. And if you want to see more videos like this about what it's like to live on the Oregon coast, make sure and hit the subscribe button, tap the bell. That way you'll get notified each time we drop a new video. As realtors, as much as we love making these videos, we'd love to help you move here. And if you're one of those people that are thinking about moving to the Oregon coast, you can call us, text us, email us. You can even click the link below to get into our calendar if you want to schedule a Zoom with us. No matter how you get in touch with us, we've got your back when it comes to moving to the Oregon coast. All right, let's talk about the Oregon Coast Aquarium and our trip. The Oregon Coast Aquarium is in the South Bay of Newport. So it's over by NOAA and the Hatfield Marine Studies building. It's formerly home of Keiko from the movie Free Willy. And it's the first stop for any injured animals that need to be rehabilitated. They help injured animals, send them back out into the wild or to another facility that's more appropriate at that time once the animal gets better. They do have some live cams too if you want to check out some of the animals before you get there. Here's a map of the park. I'll also include a link in the description of this map of the park. You can of course also find it on the website. So the way the park is kind of laid out is you kind of go through these exhibits counterclockwise. There's a gift shop, there's a classroom. Didn't stop by the classroom. The website says they get about 40,000 kids a year. So I'm sure it gets a lot of use. It was pretty busy when we got there, but probably not too crowded. This was on a midday, a Tuesday. Summertime, definitely going to be more busy in the summertime. A few of the exhibits were under construction, and the seabirds, I guess due to the avian flu, also that exhibit was not open. So didn't get to see everything. Sea lions, didn't catch a sea lions either. You can find sea lions if you want to see sea lions. Some of the best sea lions are right across the bay on the North Bay. There's a dock that you can walk out to, kind of off right in downtown Newport, right next to a restaurant called Clearwater Restaurant. There's a big long dock that a lot of people go. There's always sea lions there. You can even sit outside at that restaurant if you want to get a bite to eat and watch the sea lions. And if that doesn't do it for you, there are sea lion caves that are nearby Newport and the Oregon Coast Aquarium that you can visit and really get your fill of sea lions there. So the first exhibit beyond the gift shop and the classroom is I think kind of a temporary like rotating exhibit. So it might be a little bit different when you visit, but when we were there, it was called Cruising the Fossil Coastline. And it was all about fossils along the Oregon coastline. And I think throughout Oregon. The Cruising the Fossil Coastline exhibit takes you on a journey through Oregon's geological records. You have life-size sculptures and models of prehistoric fossils and animals, paintings and maps, and a lot of stuff we didn't quite have time for, especially with two kids. If you're going through the aquarium, if you want to kind of just go through and see everything kind of semi-quickly, I would say it's probably about an hour. If you really want to dig in and read everything and read every little map and every little piece of information, probably at least 2 hours, probably closer to 3 hours. So we probably took an hour, which is maybe a little bit more appropriate with small children. So I didn't get to check out all of these maps and all these drawings in this exhibit. I did find one that I took a picture of that was pretty cool, or at least I thought it was pretty cool, which was a map of Oregon and a bunch of different types of fossils and prehistoric creatures and kind of where they lived throughout Oregon millions of years ago. So after you go through this exhibit, that's where the aquariums start. You see on the map, we'll go back to the map of the aquarium here. See those little icons there, the fish, the starfish, and the jellyfish. Those are the sandy shores, the rocky shores, and the coastal waters. So the sandy shores is about animals that you can find along the shore, in the sand, along the surf. There's one exhibit that replicates piers and docks with animals such as crabs and anemones. And there's another exhibit that replicates the ebb and flow of the surf against the tide pools. Of course, you also have a tide pool kind of aquarium where people can get in there and experience and touch some of the animals. So the first aquarium, the Rocky Shores, is designed to mimic Oregon's very unique, rugged, rocky coastline. And the plants and animals that live along Oregon's coastline are sort of uniquely adapted in that they need to be able to withstand the cold water of the Oregon Pacific Ocean, but also the hot sun as the tide goes out twice a day when they sit there in those tide pools. The coastal waters is going to be creatures that you can find much farther out. A couple jellyfish tanks in there. The jellyfish tanks seem to be really popular, especially the one with the blue background. I think I've seen that as a screensaver for quite a few phones and computers over the years. Looks like it was taken at the Oregon Coast Aquarium. When you step outside, you've got the octopus cave. Unfortunately, didn't get any good footage of the octopus cave. Pretty big octopus though, definitely cool to check out for a second. Behind that is where you'll find the seabirds, which again are currently not available due to the avian flu. Now this might change when you watch this though, so make sure to check the website for updates. I think they closed down the seabirds like in early 2022. No timeline for when that'll open back up again. So again, check out the website to see what's currently open. This is where you also find the sea lions, sea otters, seals. They've got lots of different views, so you can see above water, below water, a lot of different viewing areas for all those different animals. Beyond that is the Passages of the Deep. This is where you would find the shark tunnel. I think that's a big draw for a lot of people. Similar to the first set of aquariums, you have 3 different habitats. You've got the Orford Reef, the Halibut Flats, and the open sea. Now the Orford Reef is a reef that's designed to mimic the reef off the coast of, it says Point Blanco. I'm not really actually familiar with Point Blanco. I think that's the same as Cape Blanco. Cape Blanco is a state park that's just in between Bandon and Port Orford. So this is south of Newport. Amazing state park, definitely check it out if you've never been. There's also music festivals from there time to time. COVID kind of slowed that down a couple years ago, but in the past there had been music festivals quite a bit in that area. So that reef just off of Cape Blanco, this is a reef that has swaying forests of bull kelp that can get up to 100 feet. One of the most common fish that you'll see there is the rockfish. There's about 60 different types of rockfish. And these are predatory fish that'll often kind of sit there still in the water or kind of hiding behind kelp, just drifting there waiting for some unsuspecting prey to come by. Now you'll definitely find some rockfish tacos quite a few places all up and down the Oregon coast. And then next is the Halibut Flat. That's where you'll find the halibut, as you might have guessed. This exhibit, the way it's kind of set up, you're supposed to start at the coastline at the Orford Reef. And then it takes you deeper into the ocean where you end at the vast blue expanse of the open sea. So as you pass through these 3 ecosystems, you're going farther and farther out to sea. Finally, taking you to the open sea, again known as the shark tunnels. This seems like one of the more popular attractions for the aquarium. Lots of sharks, very active, you know, so you can get lots of shots like this with sharks swimming overhead, and some pretty big sharks too. So that was a lot of fun. Now stepping outside, you're gonna have a couple viewing areas that are facing the north. Again, this is facing the other side of the bay, kind of where everything is in Newport. There isn't too much over in the South Bay where the aquarium is. All the restaurants and all the shops and everything like that are on the other side on the North Bay. So you got a couple of viewpoints here from the aquarium where you can check out the bay. There's also an amphitheater. Nothing was going on when I was there, but I'm sure they put on a lot of great shows there. And you do also have a new play area for kids. Great place for the kids to let off steam after a long day of trying to be good. The cafe was also under construction when we were there. That might change when you watch this video, so make sure and check out the website. So if it still is under construction, make sure and bring some snacks. Check the website as well for discounts. If you live in Lincoln County, where the aquarium is, I believe you get $5 off. Military discount, of course. There's a few other discounts on there for other groups. The website is pretty comprehensive, so you can buy tickets in advance and pretty much get all the other information The only information I couldn't find, that is a little bit helpful is feeding times. If you can figure out when they're feeding the animals do tend to be a little bit more active. You might just want to go ahead and call ahead for that. Hope that gives you kind of a little overview of what it's like at the Oregon Coast Aquarium. Great attraction for locals as well as people visiting the area. Again, I definitely want to check it out at least once, especially if you have kids. Great for the kids. If you're thinking about moving to the area, give us a call, text us, email us, or like I mentioned, you can always click the link below in the description to reach our calendar to schedule a Zoom with us. And if this video helped you, or if you like it, give us a thumbs up. It lets us know we're doing a good job. Feel free to comment if you've been to the Oregon Coast Aquarium before, and if you have any thoughts or comments or want to share any tips with people, feel free to put those in the comment section. And if you want to see more videos about what it's like to live on the Oregon coast, make sure and hit the subscribe button, tap the bell, that way you'll be notified when we drop a new video. All right, everyone, take care.